that sometimes you don't find someone for a long time, and then when you do, it changes your whole life. You find someone, maybe it's just a YouTube video, and it's you saying it's still your motherfucking set, and it's you just pushing people and telling people to go get after it, and people see that, and all of a sudden it's like they get goosebumps, their heart starts racing. It's like you gave them a drug, like you gave them fuel. And then they want to change their life. Then they want to watch you tomorrow. Then they want to watch you when they're at lunch break. They want to watch you, they're taking a shit. They're watching you on their phone. But that's fuel. And you literally can change a person's life through that. Because we need each other. I mean, it's one more piece of evidence that we need each other. And that we have this sort of very strange, loose-fitted community of all human beings together. When someone like you does something that's exceptional and says something that's exceptional and has these inspirational words, it can change a person's whole life, change their whole path, change who they are. I've gotten so many messages from people that say, I lost 130 pounds. I did this. I got off sugar. I'm fucking running every day. I hit the gym 5 days a week now. I'm a different person. I'm drinking water. I'm exercising. I take vitamins. I'm eating healthy. I got more juice. I got more energy. My whole life is different now. I'm more positive.
Of you.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
But how does that make you feel?
Obligated. Yeah, I don't want that. I definitely don't want anybody looking up to me, but I do like people being inspired. And if people get inspired by me, I'm happy. That's so important for people to hear, though.
Yeah.
That they are you, but that they can be someone like you, too, if they put in the kind of time and effort that you put in. That's the real message. The real message is we all started from nowhere. I mean, we all had bullshit jobs. We all felt like losers. But through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body, you build a stronger mind, you build accomplishments and will and momentum, and then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. I'm not washing dishes, I'm not cutting lawns, I'm not digging ditches.
Yeah.
I'm a different person now, but I used to be.
And these desire not to be that, but not to stay in it. That's what.
That's the hardest part, right? Is to get out of that rut. When you ain't got shit and there's nothing going on. To have faith then is so difficult. To have faith when you're successful, it's like, listen, bitch, you've been successful for a while. Of course you got faith. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That's easy.
It's like
absolutely right.
It's like you already got up the hill. Now you're just coasting.
Yeah.
You're just rolling down the hill. Everything's great.
That's the easy part.
It's all smooth sailing.
Yep.
The hard part is getting up that fucking hill. Especially if you got a dad you're hiding from. Especially if you feel like you're a loser, or you never really had anything in your life that you could look back on and say, hey, I was really good at that. And there's a lot of people out there listening to this. There's so many people that are in that starting point. Like the people that come up to you and say, I don't know what to do. What should I do? How do I do it?
Yeah.
How do I get going? But you're going to have to figure it out, one foot in front of the other.
Exactly.
You're going to have to find a thing and keep working at it and get better at it. That's one of the things that I like so much about martial arts. They let anybody in.
Yep.
Anybody in. And then from learning how to do that, you get better. And then you realize, damn, I can get better at anything.
Yeah.
Because the first time I ever did jiu-jitsu, I remember just being manhandled so bad, going, man, I'll never be good at this. This is terrible. I'm fucking awful at this. And this is, I'd already been a black belt in Taekwondo and already kickboxed, already did a bunch of shit. And I was like, I can't believe I'm starting from scratch again.
Yep.
But at least I knew then that I already done that before. I'd already started from scratch.
Exactly.
So I had some experience and started from scratch. I'm like, all I have to do is just put in the time and the effort here.
The desire to get better.
Yeah, that's for everybody. Just find a thing.
Everything.
And if you find a thing, like particularly martial arts, because you get belts and ranks, and then you can see how you're doing with opponents, especially jiu-jitsu. I like that one the most because you're not getting hit. I think there's so many people that, especially if you go to a bad gym, in the early days, people are going to tune you up.
Yeah.
They're going to beat you up.
Yep. Yeah.
You could get some real damage from that.
Yeah, that would discourage a lot of people.
Yeah, but if you could just find a thing and work hard at that thing, you'll realize through that thing that you can get good at anything with time and effort.
I mean, you pick the thing.
Yeah, pick the thing.
pick
the thing. Whatever the thing calls to you. Whatever calls to you. Wondering why other people's success or wondering why other people are successful is the refuge of losers.
Yes.
It's a loser mentality. It's a loser occupation. It's a loser practice because you're wondering why other people are successful. Like, who gives a fuck? You can say you think it sucks, but to spend time wondering why someone is successful and hating on someone for being successful, it doesn't do any good. It's like, what is that old expression that jealousy is, it's a poison that does the opposite of its intended? It doesn't affect the other person at all, but it poisons yourself.
Yeah.
It wastes your energy and time.
It just is so, it's so indicative that you are insecure.
Yes.
It's like people don't realize what a giveaway that is when they are talking shit. You're just like, ugh, this is just showing me that you fucking don't like yourself.
Well, I figured out, there's something that I figured out personally. Yeah. And that I try to relay this, and I try to be more clear and more concise the way I relay it. The way I look at it is that your mind, you have a certain amount of bandwidth. This is why I don't read Instagram comments or Twitter comments or YouTube comments. Like, I don't have any time. If I read them, it's an accident. But to seek them out, and go, like, you have bandwidth. I don't spend time wondering why I hate things or hating on someone or being jealous. You have, let's call it units. You have 100 units of bandwidth in your mind. So that means there's 100 units that you can spend on things you care about, or you could let your mind be occupied by some stupid fucking Twitter feud that you're in with some idiot that you don't even know, and you could spend 30% of your Twitter bandwidth or your mind bandwidth on this, and then you only have 70% for the things you love. And then maybe you're involved in some fucking relationship with someone who's an idiot, and you're arguing back and forth with them. Well, there's another 30% that's gone. Now you have 40% left. You have 40% for the things you love instead of 100%. But if you only concentrate on the things you care about that mean something to you and learn how to do that, like you were talking about meditation, it's a form of meditation.
Yep.
Because you're learning how to avoid the little road bumps and the ditches on the side of the road.
That can suck your bandwidth.
Suck your bandwidth.
You could give them just a little bit and go, okay, no. But or you could lean in.
Like how you're saying when you stopped drinking, all of a sudden your career took off. You started doing well because you had more bandwidth. And you had less problems. This problem that you had that was rotting you away no longer existed. So now all of a sudden it frees up your time and you realize, oh my God, there's so many funny things that I could talk about. And I have so much energy and I'm so healthy. I could just go on stage and have fun, and then you're killing it. When I was like an amateur, I would see guys that were killing, and I'd be like, fuck him, like, why is he doing good? Like, that guy sucks, and this guy sucks, and, you know, how come he got this and he got that? And then I remember thinking, like, this is a gigantic waste of time. And I got into comedy because I'm a fan of comedy. And my concentrating on people that suck or being jealous about people that are doing well does me zero good. But instead, if someone does well, I can be inspired and I can get fired up by it. I mean, I figured this out in my early 20s. I was like, okay, this is I have a poor way of looking at it because it's a martial arts thing. Because in martial arts, like, you can't be jealous of someone else's ability. You have to realize you might have to fight them someday. So by realizing that they're really good, you're forced to be objective about it, and you have to go to work. Like, you have to go, fuck, that guy's better than me. I got to get better. And you have to go to work. There's no positive benefit in underestimating someone. Underestimating someone will get you fucking killed. Like, literally. You're going to get a shin smashed into your face. Powerful for everybody. It's powerful for them. It's powerful for you.
Yes.
It's like there's no negative aspect to it. It's like you should be thankful that there's women out there that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, when I see someone just murder on stage, fuck, I want to go to work.
Yeah.
I want to go write. I want to get home and write.
Yeah.
I want to go perform. I'm like, fuck, that guy just killed. Or holy shit, she just crushed. Or she's out there killing it. And he's doing so good. It makes me want to work harder. And in that sense, as long as someone's not doing anything bad, as long as someone's not victimizing someone, what they're doing is they're showing you that it's possible to do better than you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's good.